Hello everyone, I wanted to update you with regards to working from home and maintaining the lifestyle, the healthy lifestyle. As I said in the video that I made before I started, I wanted to prep my food in advance. I wanted to be organized, structured in order to make things easier for me. Those were great ideas, and I actually did do those to a certain extent. However, when I started, I found out that I really needed to pack my lunch. You know, as you would if you're working away from home, I really need to pack my lunch and get it ready so that as soon as it was lunch, I was eating. Because what I've been doing is grabbing around. I thought that maybe if I cooked the chicken and left it in the fridge and the salad was in the fridge, all I had to do was just to grab this and grab that and lunch was ready. But it hasn't been that way at all. So now I have to pack my lunch. The other thing I've also noticed is that, as you know, I run 3.5 miles every morning, 5 days a week. And I've continued to do that. What that has meant for me was waking up and leaving the house at 6 a.m., which is quite early. I mean, before 7 o'clock I was doing, but 6 a.m. I was not doing. So I've had to leave the house at 6 a.m., which was quite early for me to be able to get the 40-minute run and then do my weights, have a shower, make some coffee, relax before I started my day. And so that has been a little challenging. It kind of made my days really long and tiring, but I think I'm getting used to it. And I actually do like running early in the morning because there's no sun. The weather in Texas is still quite warm, so those times actually were not bad times to run. However, remember that to lose weight you need to be in a calorie deficit. Whether you're doing low carbs, keto, Weight Watchers, whatever you're doing, you need to be in a calorie deficit. So we're still working with calories. And one thing that I've noticed is that I have not been hitting the same expenditure that I have been hitting in a while. And sometimes I was 200 calories short. In as much as it doesn't sound like it's a lot, it can actually add up. Because if you do that 5 times a week, you're 1,000 calories short in a week. And so that is going to hamper your weight loss if you don't find a way to compensate for that. So what I plan to do this week is I'm planning on finding ways to eat about 200 calories less every day to make up for the fact that I have not been moving around. You know, if you're working from 8 to 5 or whatever your hours are, you have to, this is a sit down job. And so you're not walking around a lot. And therefore, you know, your steps and the calories that you're expending, they're all going to be reduced. So I have to find a way to eat 200 calories less. And I think I've already figured it out, because I think the yogurt that I've been using, I need to change that. I found an alternative that will save me some calories. So that's one thing that has been different. The other thing that I'm going to look into also is the fact that I'm sitting down for a while. I try to walk around whenever there's a break, which is good, but because of the fact that I'm in one place for a long time, I'm going to buy some compression stockings or compression socks. If you work from home and it's a sit-down job, you need to be wearing your compression socks or your compression stockings. So I'm going to invest in that. I've kind of researched and I found the one that would be the most appropriate and comfortable for me. I'm going to get that from Amazon, and I've measured my calves and my ankles and all that so that I can get one that's a comfortable fit. So I'm going to get that from Amazon, and I'm going to wear that every single day while I am working. The thing that I've noticed is that in those days when I was younger, my kids were younger, and I used to shop over the weekend. I used to cook over the weekend so that during the week, I really did not have anything major to do. I'm going to have to start doing that again, because before I could cook on Tuesday, I could clean on Thursday, I could do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted to. But now I cannot do that. And I'm finding that by the time I'm done, I'm tired and I can't really do anything apart from eat and go to sleep. And so I'm going to begin to do that again, just to help me stay organized, because, you know, it's not just about the food that you're eating and the exercise. It's also about your environment, your surroundings, and the stress and pressure of the things that you need to do that you're not doing. And so I'm going to incorporate all that. So that's the update. So that's where I am at the moment. That's an update. I uploaded a shopping haul the other day. It wasn't so much of a haul. Basically, I went to shop and I wanted to get a few things that I thought would help me during the week. Those bowls that I spoke about, those are fantastic. And those are going to help me a lot in getting myself organized. I'm sorry, I'm outside and I get bitten a lot when I'm outside and I don't like it. So that is the story so far. I hope that I'll keep sharing ideas and things that I have found that worked for me as I go along. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It's very slow at the moment and I get it, you know, and I know that part of it is actually my fault because it needs time, you need planning, which I'm still trying to tweak whatever I'm doing in order to get more time to do this. And until I see you again, stay healthy and please let me know if you're working from home, what you're doing that's working for you. And until the next time, you take care. Goodbye.